one. So this week is going to be your figure drawing unit, and it is a very basic unit. We've run out of time, so I don't think we'll be able to get to the real meat of what figure drawing is. So we're just going to start off with some facial features, and we're going to go from there. We may be able to jump in a little bit more and do some next week, but like I said, it's going to be pretty bare bones here. So our objective this week is simply to do an introduction to figure drawing. If you were in a typical classroom, you would be doing a lot more figure drawing. You would have a model in front of you and you'd be drawing from life. But we're just gonna kind of touch on where we would begin with a figure drawing unit. Want to make sure that our seniors have enough time to get this completed before the end of the school year. And I know many of you have gotten behind and need to catch up on some things. So basically, as long as you have practiced each facial feature from 2 directions on this, then you're going to be successful for this week. All right, so this week's checklist, look how tiny that is. We're going to be doing your facial features practice. I do want to see your practice drawings, and then you're also going to submit what we're calling our Polaroid art project here at the end. Seniors, your final portfolio is going to be due this week. I'll talk about that here in just a minute, but essentially you're just adding in some more pictures of what you've created to your midterm. I've already added in those slideshows or the slides that you'll need for that. All right, so facial features. What you're going to do here, when you follow these links, each of these videos will teach you just the specific facial feature. So the first video just shows you eyes from the front. The second video below it shows the profile eye, then the frontal nose, and then the profile nose. And you're going to be drawing these all on the same paper, so I'm not expecting like huge practice with each of these. The longest video is about 9 minutes. That frontal eye does take a little bit of time to do, but the shortest one's like 2.5 minutes. The noses are super, super short, so that won't take too long for you to complete. And so then you'll just insert your image there. Oh goodness, we gotta go through all these. There we go. And then for your mouth practice, we're going to do the frontal mouth again, and that's about 3-4 minute video, and same thing with the profile. Actually, the profile mouth might be even shorter. And then I just want you to insert a photograph of what you practiced right there, just to show me that you did go through those steps and that you were able to practice that. Now, if your internet is not working, if you're not able to get these videos going, well, then you're probably not watching me right now. But if you're able to make it through this, but not through those videos, you're welcome to use any tutorial you can find. Every artist is going to do it slightly different, but for the most part, they'll all end up the same. Okay, let's see here. There we go. All right, then for your Polaroid project, here's an example of what the Polaroid project looks like when finished. I think when I set you up in this video that you're going to watch, it actually, the paper's turned horizontally, but you can do it either way. It doesn't really matter. And that video will show you simply how to set up all these little squares, and then within each square, you're going to practice drawing the facial features. So you'll have 2 eyes, 2 noses, and 2 mouths, and they each should be shown from a different viewpoint. So a frontal eye, a profile eye, frontal nose, frontal mouth, and a profile mouth. Draw big within these squares. The squares themselves are fairly small, but make sure you're drawing big enough so that whatever you draw really fills that space. Otherwise, you're going to need to draw in around it for it to make sense. Like on my profile eye, I added in the nose and the eyebrows and even a little bit of the opposite eye, just so that it made sense within that Polaroid frame. Okay, and then I went around the edges. I wonder if my mouse will show you. I went around the edges of each of my Polaroids and added a slight shadow underneath it. It's probably in like the 5 to 6 value range and blends out just so that it looks like they're really stacked up on top of one another. You can see it really well down here as well, just to kind of give that optical illusion, make it look really cool. Okay, then once you're finished with that, you can insert your complete project here, And then that is it. You will turn this in. I do want you to go check PowerSchool for any missing assignments. This is a light week. I'm expecting you to catch up. If you're a senior, you need to catch up as fast as you can. Your grades are due on Friday, so that's when I need all of your stuff turned in. Make sure you've got all that taken care of. If you have any questions, I'm available all week long. Just email. You can call Christiansburg High School. They'll put you through to me, and we will make sure that you're getting caught up and successful in this class. Next week, we'll take care of our final portfolio, final projects, and that'll be it. Can you believe it? It went by really fast. So if you need anything, let me know.